You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and somebody on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you from Let's Play episode of Promises to Keep, Artemis's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Let's see, what was it? Yeah, these different options. Okay. It depends on the night. I sleep alright when I don't dream. I try with all my might to avoid looking at Artemis, though I'm not exactly sure why. You know what? I'm actually the same way. Well, sort of. I get sleep paralysis. It happens so infrequently that I just kind of forget about it. Or I guess I block it out. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that too. I mean, it's been years since the last attack, right? You don't gotta call it an attack. That makes it sound like some kind of seizure or something. And no, I don't think years. More like a year and a half. Maybe you're done with it then. Maybe. Artemis doesn't sound convinced. What is it like, if you don't mind me asking? It fucking sucks. That's what it's like. Your bones and your muscles go completely rigid. Sometimes you can move your eyes, sometimes not. Once you realize you can't move, the panic sets in. Even though you know what's happening, it never gets any better. If you're lucky, you don't actually see anything. If not... Long story short, it blows. Wow. Yep. So, you're saying I should stay awake for the rest of my life? Just in case. Artemis throws a pillow at Ollie, who immediately breaks into a fit of giggles. By the way, are you keeping an eye on the time? Weren't you going to host that online game night this evening? Oh, shit! Ollie jumps up from his comfy spot on the couch, and his phone catapults off his lap onto the floor. Ah, fuck! He scoops it up and starts for the stairs, waving a hasty goodbye at the two of us. Good talk, you two. Sorry I rambled so much. Okay, goodbye, I'm already late. He vanishes up the stairs in a flurry of claws and feathers. What a guy. Yes. Ollie's probably my favorite person in the whole world. Artemis's tone is completely sincere. I think I can see why. Good. I'd honestly be concerned about our compatibility if you couldn't. Ollie's departure slows the conversation to a comfortable halt. Time passes as the music plays on. Artemis and I silently enjoy each other's company, speaking only to request a specific song or to skip one. Before either of us know it, night falls. Okay. Alright, let me load this part. I want to do the different songs again. Okay. Closure. Chat. Is this real? Sad, soft, and somber, but oh so sweet. Ah, yes. Chat. Is this real? Always a good question to ask. Seriously? Because, honestly, I'm never sure. Think about it. How do you know that any of this is real? Sure, I mean, I think I'm sitting here in Theo's basement talking with the two of you, and you're hearing me. Uh-oh. Always getting existential on us. This could all be a hallucination, or a simulation, or some secret third thing. What's the third thing? So, I guess before you ask the question, chat, is this real? You first have to ask, is chat real? Yeah, I think y'all need to get a lot higher if you're going to have that conversation. And for that matter, what does real even mean? I guess you could argue that something is real if you can prove it exists, but how can you prove that? What does it mean to exist? Did I go too deep there? Not necessarily. I'm just thinking. Same. I would argue that something exists if you can experience it. Like, for instance, Artemis waves a towel at the bottles of booze on the wall of Theo's bar. I can see the vodka on that shelf over there. If I were to walk over to it, I could touch the glass and take the bottle down. I could tap it with a towel and it would make a sound. And of course, I could drink it, and taste how vile it is. Not a fan of vodka, huh? Not even a little bit. Is that not proof enough that it's real? If you think about it, though, aren't all sensory experiences just signals being sent to you by your brain? So, if you think the vodka and it tastes awful, all you really know is that your brain is telling you that it tastes awful. But then in that scenario, aren't you still assuming that your brain exists? I suppose so. Well, yes, actually, naturally. I think, therefore I am, right? Your brain is the one thing that you can prove exists. Isn't all of this a little academic? I mean, at the end of the day, does it really matter whether or not we can prove we exist? Would it really fundamentally change the way we view or treat each other? I don't know. Probably not. Not for me, anyway. But I always treat fake people with respect. That's why I always pick the nice option in video games. Some say things like, but it's all fantasy, you can do whatever you want. And my answer to that is, okay, well, what I want is to be nice. Yeah, it's same with me, honestly. I just want to be really, really nice to people in games. Even if the people I'm talking to in the game aren't real, I still want to be kind to them and help them with their problems if possible. So, honestly, if I woke up tomorrow and knew with complete certainty that you two were not real, it wouldn't change my behavior one bit. Ollie, sometimes you are too pure for this world. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. And by the way, oh yeah, okay. So, alright, so let's go ahead and load up that other part. Medic hazard, do not click. Without a doubt, this is the longest, foulest, most brainworm-riddled meme song playlist I have ever seen in all my days. What? Nothing. I can see you judging me over there. Good, I'm glad. I press play. The Bluetooth speaker begins booming out a particularly famous song from a particularly infamous band. One that starts with S and rhymes with mash mouth. Artemis immediately facepalms. Ollie, however, begins bouncing in his seat, giggling up a storm. Oh, yay! You picked one of my favorites! This is the last time I hand you the metaphorical ox. You know you love it, Artemis. I do not. Yes, you do. You're tapping your foot. I am not! Hey, this is your playlist. You wrote this. Honestly, so many of these songs were good even before they became memes, but their meme status kind of supercharged them. It made them stick in our collective memory as a society, but often in a way or context that is completely different from what the artist intended. It's a little weird to think about, really. I'm not sure there's anything quite like a meme song before the internet. That's a decent point. The closest thing I can come up with is songs used in movies, TV, and advertisements. That's fair. Like that one song in the late 90s about the meteor. I can't remember the name of either right now, but that's probably for the best. I'm not sure you're actually allowed to say the titles out loud anyway. Huh? What do you mean? Don't worry about it. Oh, breaking that fourth wall, Artemis. Nice. You make a good point, though, Artemis, when you mention TV and movies. I guess I have a new counter-argument whenever someone tries to claim that the internet has made us dumber as a species. Oh, if anyone says that, they're 100% full of shit. We've always been this stupid, as proven by the literally millennia-old graffiti found at archaeological dig sites. It's all lewd drawings and archaic your mom jokes. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Wow, yeah, another good point. Yeah, all humans don't really change that much over time. It's wild to think about. The fact that we can still read stupid shit written by people thousands of years old. Just think of all the insane garbage people will uncover from our time. No archaeologists from the year 4000 think of vines, or that one meme that just entered the letter E. That's honestly not the worst legacy we could leave behind. At least it's harmless. True, very true. By the way, are you keeping an eye on the time? Okay, yep, alright, so we can go ahead, and we can load that other save. There we go. Alright, those are pretty interesting. Long after the daylight vanishes and the house lights come on, I look up from my phone to see Artemis sliding on his boots, clearly preparing to go outside. Hey, you heading out? He stares slightly, startled slightly, almost like he forgot I was there. Yes. His voice is clipped purposefully flat. Just for a minute or two, feeling a little stir-crazy, I guess. He won't meet my eyes. He turns his back to me and rifles through his bag. I'll just be gone a few minutes. He stuffs something into his pocket, shoulders stiff and secretive. A flash of memory, the chill of a cold metal railing, the spark and flare of a small, controlled flame. Oh, going out for a smoke? He freezes and finally turns to face me, face flushed with surprise and guilt. Shit! Was I really that obvious? I chuckle softly. Lucky guess. I slide my legs off the couch and tuck my phone away. Mind if I come with? You smoke? No, just thought I'd keep you company. He wrestles with the thought for a moment. Okay, fine, just don't stand downwind of me. The two of us suit up and head to the living room. Artemis holds the door open for me as we step outside onto Theo's front porch. At this point in the evening, the wind is quite mild, gently stirring my fur and clothes. The dim shine of the stars and street lamps is magnified tenfold by the snow, rendering the whole street visible. Artemis lets out a breath I didn't realize he'd been holding. He leans against the railing of the porch, looking out over the soft, wide ocean beyond. He pulls a fresh pack of cigarettes from his pocket, plucking one out with slightly trembling talons. He stops, though, right before lighting it, and turns to me. "Don't ever do this, okay?" I laugh good-naturedly, shoving my paws into my hoodie pockets. "Okay, deal." "I'm not kidding." The lighter flares up, reflecting off his flinty eyes, and the first sinuous tendrils of smoke swirl away in the night sky. "I've been trying to quit for 5, almost 6 years now. I do pretty good during the warmer months, but..." He ashes the cigarette lightly and deliberately into a small pocket ashtray. My eyes catch the glimmer of words carved into its silver surface, but he tucks it away again before I can make them out. "When winter rolls around, something about the cold. I miss it. It makes me miss it. And the feeling comes and goes, too. It's never predictable. When I'm bored, when I'm anxious, hell, when I see someone else smoking, even if it's just in a movie or whatever, I itch." He releases a thin stream of smoke from his delicately curved beak. "It sucks." His tone turns steeply sharp with frustration. "I hate it. It's a shitty, expensive, disgusting habit. It's horrible for you. It makes your breath stink. It makes you smell like shit. It cleans out your bank account. And I fucking love it. I love the way it feels and the way it makes me look. When I smoke, I know I look good. I stop worrying about it. And it cuts my anxiety like almost nothing else. When the power went out yesterday and everyone was running around and talking over one another, I was panicking. I was panicking pretty fucking hard. And I just kept thinking about that little pack hidden away in my bag. My holiday gift to myself." Another soft, loving drag. I watch him savor it like it was his last breath on Earth. "I held out until now. I just can't help it. Whenever I leave it behind, I want it back. And that's why I'm standing out here in the cold like an idiot. Like all the other idiots who stand out in the cold, quite literally burning through their lives like candle wax. It's a mistake I make over and over and over again. Which, of course, makes it a choice, not a mistake." He falls silent then, watching the ephemeral smoke curl around the stars in wide, shifting loops. And in turn, I watch it curl around him. Around his slender face. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!